Yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy Rico Winnie here, and we are back again with another video. No, so medyo malungkot yung video natin ngayon, and maybe I'm not just gonna cut it out because this was a really planned project, no. So if you guys don't know, Legends of Constellation is officially rugged by its developers, no. So first of all, no, this game is really risky talaga, guys, no? Gaya nga ng sabi ko in my past videos, this game is the type of game na you can only play if you know how to risk management, ano. So, for all those people na na-invite ng mga tao nag-invite sa inyo, content creators, other people, no? Even this project, yung scale nila, they even use government officials, they even use schools, mga elementary schools, just to make a scene here in the Philippines, which is really, really bad publicity for everyone, no? So, ano nga ba nangyari sa Legend of Constellation right now? And what is happening or what's the current situation? So, currently, lahat ng TL, guys, all the official Telegram, guys, was deleted, no? The announcements still there, guys. Nandun pa rin naman yung announcement. And a lot of people are still hoping na nandito pa rin yung game. Actually, nandito pa rin yung game. You can still see it because yung IP nila, guys, is hindi pa rin nabubura, no? Kumbaga, it is a paid IP na hindi agad nawawala. So, probably you can still play the game for a while. But, yung blockchain, ano niya, guys, is frozen na. Nasa testnet lang tayo, no? So, all the speculations that I've made before on my recent videos are based only sa nabigay sa akin na information ng admins, ni Kuya Bray nyo, ni Raiko, ni Davey, and the other admins. And yung DNE admin na kausap nila, no? So, I'm just having a disclaimer here, guys, na itong project na to, lahat ng information na nangyari, na lahat ng nasabi kong mga bagay, white paper, all the blockchain, guys, ayun yung nakasulat ton. I just said it out, and gaya nga lang sinasabi ko lagi, nasa sa inyo na kung paano nyo i-take yung information na nabigay ko sa inyo, no? So, it's always a risky play pa rin talaga dito sa game na to. And ako na mismo nagsasabi sa inyo, guys, wala pang kahit anong play and earn, tokenomics, and model na perfected pa as of now. Even all those big games that I've mentioned before, they even wasn't able to perfect it yet. Kaya napakadaming developers, companies are trying to get into this Web3 industry kasi nga, itong projects na to is large scale talaga siya, no? So, talamak dito talaga sa mga ganitong games, yung binabanggit nila lagi na Ponzi scheme. Every time you guys see a commission, every time, ang tawag dito, napakalaking skill nitong ano na to nitong project nito na nakakalungkot kasi isipin mo yon, they even use the schools, elementary schools, nag-event sila sa kahit anong mga events, meron pa silang expo yung recently sa PGDX, which is also sad kasi kilala ko yung organizers nila, and it was a really sad moment kapag nakwento ko sa kanila kung ano nangyari ngayon, and nakakalungkot actually. A lot of people, meron pa nga kaming narinig sa Indo daw na meron daw alam niyo na yun, they committed something na, alam mo yun, kasi nangutang daw dito sa project na to. And it's really sad, guys. It is the reality na ito kasi yung risk dito, guys, na laging sinasabi, even some people, na kapag mag-i-invest ka talaga, guys, huwag ka mangungutang. Only the spare money that you have ang ipapasok mo sa project na ganito. So, ang dami. Actually, hindi dahil sa, I'm gonna show you something, hindi dahil sa nilalaglag ko sila, but it is something that I was able to give you guys sana, no? So, gusto ko lang sana i-clarify na I'm a content creator na nagbe-base lang on the announcement that and information, white paper na what that was given to me, no? Ayun lang talaga yung basis ko, guys. Ine-explain ko sa inyo how the blockchain works, which is totally normal, no? Some content creators wasn't able to explain what's happening on the blockchain, so in-explain ko lang siya. But ito dapat yung magiging information sana na may papakita ko sa inyo or masasabi ko sa inyo, but napakagaling nung admins talaga ng laro na 'to, 'no. So, this was very planned and it was really sad, 'no. Nalulungkot ako ngayon, hindi dahil meron akong investment, but I wasn't able to share this information to you guys because meron silang plano talaga na masama dito pa lang. And that's maybe the reason why, and that's the real reason why they kicked me out of the B community sa Telegram like 2 days ago pa, 3 days ago, dahil nga nagsabi ako nitong information na to. So, papakita ko sa inyo yung conversation namin ni Kuya Bry. And this conversation, guys, is I'm only sharing this, the part lang na sinabi ko that time, no? So, papakita ko sa inyo. This was October 14. Gumawa kami ng Telegram just to talk about something kasi meron akong kausap dito na content creator din, hindi ko na lang sabihin kung sino. Pero ito ngayon yung nangyayari since bakit nga daw may 45 USDT. Dito nagsimula yung dito nagsimula yung sinabi nila na 45 USDT yung kailangan mo para ma-verify yung account mo. So ito yung pinakauna kong sinabi. This was not edited, guys. Kung makikita nyo, this was October 24. Sabi ko dito, si THH na nagde-delegate ng energy sa user account. Just like I explained on my recent video. Ibig sabihin nun, pwede na mag-send ng USDT si user account kasi nilagyan na siya ng energy. After that one, nireclaim na yung energy after the transaction. Just like how the blockchain works, guys. Ganyan nag-go-work yung blockchain natin, just like I explained on my recent videos. But, sinabi ko dito yung 2 possible scenarios that I wasn't able to share with you guys kasi nga, wala pa akong basis. Hindi ko pa kayang i-share to sa public. Ayaw ko mag-share ng FUD sa inyo guys on this moment kasi hindi ko pa na-verify from admins kung ano nga ba yung information na to. Kung tama nga ba yung guts ko, tama ba yung hinala ko dito sa project na to, kung bakit sila nagkaroon ng 45 USDT. Sinabi ko dito that there are 2 possible scenarios. Sabi ko unang-una, most likely it's exit. Kasi if gusto nilang i-convert ang USDT ng player, bakit kailangan nila kunin sa recharge wallet? Which is the right thing. Dapat nag-delegate lang sila ng energy, then i-convert nila to USDT yung TRX. Kasi di ba nangyayari guys, lahat ng USDT is nasesend siya dun sa sinasabi nilang merchant wallet. Pero if meron kasing ganitong kalaking energy na binibigay, if gusto lang talaga nila ng TRX, they should have swapped it instead of sending it to the merchant wallet. Kung gusto lang naman nila ng gas fee. That's the red flag that I heard or that I've seen. Pero hindi ko lang talaga siya na-share agad kasi nga, yung information na napagay sa akin is kulang and at the same time, mali. Okay? So, sinabi ko dito, yung second scenario, which is unlikely na, yung pagitan ng time between transfer ng USDT is verifying ng account if pwede siya ma-withdraw ng LOCC. So, sinabi ko dito na first scenario, I can say it's around 80% possibility. October 24 pa lang, guys. Before this day pa lang, yung 23 na yon na sinabi nila na sinabi ko yun actually, for all those people that sa live, actually, sinabi ko yun that time na, hayaan nyo muna kami mag-try. Sinabi ko yon. Hayaan nyo muna kami mag-try, wag nyo munang subukan, no? So, unless it was cleared out by the devs, sa ngayon, tell other people to stop recharging na lang for damage control. Even I'm a content creator. Ito yung finorward mismo ni Kuya Bry sa developer, which is actually funny. That's the reason why the developers kicked me out of all the GCs na meron sila. B community, official Telegram. Ito na lang yung natira sa akin, yung official Telegram, but the other thing, wala na ako doon. Sa Elite GC, nagpa-invite na lang ako kay Miss Judy. Pero, the other one, wala na ako doon. Kinik na nila ako. It was really planned. Kasi, yung nangyari na to, na I was able to share it sana sa inyo, ay napigilan ako. Kasi nga, nakick ako sa B community. All the admins there, sinasabi na, if you guys FUD, you will be kicked or you are going to be banned. So, anong gagawin mo? You just have to shut the fuck up. Diba? Tatahimik ka. Wala kang gagawin. Diba? So, it was really sad. It was really sad na nagamit, pati yung mga admin, si Kuya Bry, si Raiko, si Davey, nagamit lang sila ng dayuhan na sinasabi dito ni Kuya Brian din na hindi ko na lang din papakita na these Telegram officials that they are talking with for a whole year ay hindi talaga sila kilalang tao. No? Sinabi sa akin ni Kuya Bry na itong tao na to is nakilala lang nila or kinausap lang talaga nila dito sa Telegram. No other names given to them. Kumbaga, mapapatanong ka doon na Pakita ko lang din sa inyo na ano, ito, sabi ko dito na, actually nasa yan bro, wala ako connection sa C or LOCC or anything. Dapat as a representative, nagtatanong ka lagi sa process nila. Kasi 900k yung hawak ng wallet na merchant wallet daw, ika nga, no? So, sabi ko dito, most likely daming masusunog dito if hindi ma-clear out yung info. Even si Barog sa nakausap ko dito, nagtatanong kami, ang hirap, sinagayang nasabi dito ni Barogs, no, na it was really sudden. And yung GC kasi sinasara nila every time. And yung hirap din talaga kasi mag-speculate when it comes to this one, lalo na pag wala kang information na hawak-hawak. Kasi kami as a content creator, no, hindi kami mag-share ng basta-bastang information na hindi naman verified, no? Yung basta speculation lang namin, it was always backed up by our personal experiences, all the things that we know about the game, all the announcement. Ayun lang talaga yung basis namin. And some of the people here will also be mad at me, for sure, no? Maraming tao magagalit sa akin right now. But ang masabi ko sa inyo, guys, yung mga nag-invite sa inyo, you should talk to them, not me. I know that you guys have fear, the uncertainty, and the doubt from the start on this project. Kausapin nyo yung nag-invite sa inyo. Because all those people na na-invite ko under my level 1s, all those people, I explained them the risk of going into this project simula pa lang. Ang daming tao na nag-uusap dito, alam mo yon, yung Filipino moment na na even though nasunugan ka na, we're just having fun. You know, ginagawa na lang katatawanan lahat ng mga bagay. Kasi, alam mo yun, imbis na maging negative sila, they just have to accept it talaga. Kasi, wala na kaming magagawa eh. Wala na kaming magagawa. We just have to have fun. Some of the people here just talking here just to, just to have fun. Wala na tayong magagawa, guys. Kasi, napakalungkot. Actually. I know that I'm somehow liable for those people na, sinabihan ko ng 45 USDT, guys, no? So, wala akong magagawa, guys, for that one kasi I really based on the information that I have. So, I explained only the use of the blockchain and explain ko lang kung ano yung information na meron tayo, announcement, but all that, aside from that, and for now naman, based on the information that we currently have, the TYMM, guys, and as for the information that we have right now, guys, yung TYMM natin is still closed pa rin naman. Yung TYMM natin, guys, is frozen pa rin yung mga LOCC. The TVCA assets are still not moved yet. So, I'm encouraging everyone that if you guys know something in the blockchain, someone that can be reported, we wanted this address sana to be freeze, no? Kahit ma-freeze lang, hindi lang makuha ng developers, just for them to know that this project is a real scheme talaga, no? So TYMM, guys, frozen pa rin yung yung liquidity pool niya dito, 60.5, hindi pa rin siya nagalaw. Probably there's still some people, even I, no, we still hope that the script is still here, no? Ma-approve pa rin yung mga naglagay ng 45 USDT, even though yung mga tao naglagay ng 45 USDT, they can still receive that what they have withdrawn, no? So hopefully kahit yun lang makuha nila, and kahit pabagsak yung market niyan, guys, even though it drops to zero, I hope that all those people na nakaabang dito sa address na to, we're still able, if makuha man lang nila LOCC nila, swap it out, okay na yun eh. Okay na yun. Kaya at least we got something back, kahit napakaliit, from all those investment that we had. So, all those investment that we had, guys, in this project, kahit ako, hindi ako ROI dito. Honestly, hindi ako ROI. I'm 50%, and this is also part of the projects that I really love talaga, no? So, gaya nga ng sabi ko last time sa Discord namin, nag-uusap kami last time na this project is actually really good. If you cut out all the commissions, tanggalin mo yung commission part, and the mining pool and the reflow pool is intact. Yung model na yun na ginawa nila dito, guys, is sustainable for sure. Yung mining pool and reflow pool. Wala pa akong other games na nalaro before na merong ganon, na yung tax ng players is going back to the mining pool na makukuha ng players. And yung maganda rin kasi dito sana sa project na 'to is 550 million lang yung supply nila. But at the same time, I really called it na yung mga oras pa lang nito ng mga araw na 'to sinasabi nilang migration, there's no movement in holders. Sinabi ko rin before, there is no movement in the smart contracts in here. Wala siyang smart contract tag. Sabihin kung sinasabi talaga nila na mainnet na tayo, dapat may smart contract na 'to. But I was fed with the wrong information, even those admins that we have. They were fed the wrong information that I was able to share din sa inyo, which is, anong magagawa ko? Like, as a content creator, I will always base on what I heard or what I read na information based on the announcement. But ang mali ko lang talaga doon is that hindi ko siya na-verify ng todo, no? Nandito na ako sa moment na alam ko na eh. Alam ko na yung nangyayari eh. Kumbaga may nangyayari na, pero I was given a wrong information talaga. At nakakalungkot na yung mga B community members, they were shut off by our Filipino admins talaga, no? Wala talaga silang choice actually. Wala talaga silang choice but to follow kasi bayad sila and it's really expected for them to be on their job lang talaga. Ginagawa lang talaga nila yung trabaho nila. And I hope na everyone was able to find the peace on this project talaga, no? I know a lot of people risk money on this one. Even I, no? Sinasabi ko sa inyo, ang laki din ng napasok ko dito sa game na to. Ang laki din ng losses natin. And that's it. All these commissions naman na meron ako, most likely talaga naipamigay ko naman siya sa aking mga downlines, no? So, I was able to give them the 10% or 8% and yung 2% na sinasabi ko last time, that was the guild fund. Nasa guild fund yon, but it was all stuck on this account. Imagine if this game was able to release in the mainnet. Ang ganda ng game na to, no? And it was really sad talaga, no? But what we can do right now is be vigilant sa lahat ng projects na papasukin talaga natin, guys. Talagang napakahirap kasi at the same time, there's a lot of project honestly, no? Napakaraming project honestly na kailangan nating maging vigilant. All those games that looks like a scam talaga yung itsura. Hindi ko talaga siya pinapasok, but this one, nadala niya talaga ako sa roadmap and and yung white paper niya. Pero I've seen a red flag dito pa lang from the start, lalong-lalo na yung team. Wala sila yung development team, just like any other white papers na nandito yung meet the team, nandito yung pangalan ng team. The team has tinatawag dito? They have their LinkedIn. Meron silang LinkedIn that they are a real person. Wala. Yung mga artist ng game, it wasn't written in here. Wala man lang tayong mahabol na kahit ano. Kasi nga, they are unknown. Hindi sila nakasulat sa white paper. I've seen it before, but hindi ko na siya pinansin masyado kasi nga, the game still here for almost a year and napakahaba ng project na yon, no? For this type of game na biglang mawawala, 1 year sila guys, tumagal, no? So, nagkamali din ako doon sa part na sinabi ko na kung mawawala sila dapat nung una pa lang, no. Actually, they planned it very well that they even use the Filipino people for this project. Nakakalungkot, no. So, I just want to hear your sentiments, guys, kasi hindi ko rin alam kung anong magandang gawin dito right now. Actually, I'm still waiting for the addresses to move. Actually, I reported it as well dito sa Tronscan and I'm not sure if there will be any movement on that one kasi sa Tronscan naman, they will just report it, yung SunSwap, mafi-freeze lang naman yung assets dyan. And at the same time, it was still verified pa rin naman, no? So, for the the only thing that can get this funds out was Tornado lang talaga, no? So, I really called it last time talaga. Nalulungkot ako. Kasi I was about to say it eh. Malapit ko nang sabihin yun that time. But I was given the wrong information lang talaga. Ito lang din kasi yung naging usap namin. Actually, si Barogs lang talaga. Shoutout kay Barogs if mapanood mo man to, no? Si Barogs lang talaga yung nakakausap ko sa speculation namin dito. Si Bray talagang hindi sa pinibindin ko kay ano, kay Bri, pero alam mo 'yun, nakakalungkot lang din sa part ni na Bri na yung Telegram lang din talaga yung way nila para makausap yung developers or yung admin, no? So, ang laki actually. He even shared me before the budget for the projects that they had before. Ang laki. Napakaplanado nitong project na to, even the profit model that they have for this one. Ang galing. Saludo ako sa mga ginawa nilang kalokohan dito sa project na to. And I hope na those people na ano, na nagagalit kina Bri, sana guys, maintindihan nyo din na nagamit lang din sila, no? Just like any other people in here. I hope that you guys let them at least, no, explain themselves before you guys, ano. Pero, I'm not sure. I'm not even good with the law or something, no? Pero kayo na bahalang humusga, no? So, I'm not sure if it's aligned with anything kasi they have a contract for sale, no? Meron silang contracts and those contracts are paper lang. It is not even stamped by the company. It was very planned. Kasi even si Kuya Bro, actually nalulungkot kami last time na nagkikwento siya na 31K, 37K yung office niya and babayaran niya for 3 years and di niya rin alam kung anong gagawin niya, no? So, of all the things that happened before, it was really planned talaga. Nag-start pa lang talaga siya sa anniversary eh. Ang dami na actually ng mga tao, starting from the Ursa, ang dami ng tao na nagkaroon ng ano, ng doubt and the anniversary, sunod-sunod. Isipin mo, yung weekly packs nila, nadali nila ako doon for almost 4 weeks and bumili din ako ng anniversary pack nila which napalaki lalo yung gastos ko doon and alam mo yun, wala tayong magagawa na right now but to be calm and to accept what just happened. I know, sabihin niyo sa akin na, ay, bakit namin tatanggapin? Eh, kasalanan nila to. Wala tayong magagawa guys when it comes to this type of projects talaga. Talagang unknown yung project na to. Talagang hindi mo kilala kung sino yung kausap mo. Sa kanila mismo sila mismo nagsabi talaga guys na hindi nila talaga kilala kung sinong kausap nila. Only Telegram. And it was really sad. Really, really sad. No? So, I just wanna know your thoughts guys. Ano bang masabi nyo dito sa game na to? And for sure, this is going to be the last project na i-share ko sa inyo na mga ganitong commission type of games, no? So, abang na lang kayo in the future na mga i-release ko mga video about other games na verified talaga with the team. And kilala ko talaga yung team. But for now, hindi ako magiging kagaya ng ibang content creator out there na mag-share ng mga commission type of games that will end up being a trauma to other people. I'm just here as a content creator. I'm marking this day that I'll be making only contents that was verified. All the teams are verified. The games are still there. All those projects na i-shield ko sa inyo in the future is I'll make sure na maganda yon, no? So, I'm here to explain how the blockchain works, how the game economy works, and in the future, siguro sabihin ko na lang din na I'll have to look at the negative and positive side of a project pa rin talaga. I have to make an overview on what I know or what can I see on this project, if this project can last long or hindi, no? So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching this video. Pasok na lang kayo sa Discord and Telegram natin. Nasa description lang naman yung link natin if you guys have any thoughts about this project. But yeah, for now, this is going to be the last claim that I will be doing on this account lang. So, actually, a lot of players right now, they just having fun on this one. Like, ginagawa na lang nilang katatawanan ng mga pangyayari right now. Like, nag-ano na lang sila ngayon. PVP na lang yung iba, suntukan na lang. Wala na tayong magagawa eh. Wala na tayong magagawa on this one. It was really, really, really sad moment for us. No? So, this is gonna be my last claim. Sipin mo yon, on this scale that we have right now, even if we stayed in the 21 peso value, we can still get something back from here, no? Current earning ko sana is 7K per day. But ayun nga guys, ayun nga lang talaga yung note when it comes to this game guys, na kapag sobrang laki ng returns, if it's too good to be true, hindi yun totoo. Hindi yun totoo. Much better if you guys study trading, no? So, deploy na rin natin to, malay mo, 'di ba? Deploy natin yan. What we can do is just accept what just happened and report the addresses that they have right now talaga. Ako, even I right now, I shouldn't be showing my face to you guys kasi dapat mahiya ako sa inyo, but no. Bakit ko kailangan magbura ng videos ko about LOC? Bakit kailangan ko magtago sa inyo if I didn't said anything bad, no? So, sinabi ko naman talaga yung risk ng game na to from the start, and we don't know what can happen in this one. So, it's really the signs that I've seen, but I was blinded by the information that was given to me lang talaga, no? Hindi na ako nagkaroon ng second opinion on the announcement that was given to me. Kasi kumbaga parang ano siya kumbaga it's a fact, that's something I should be sharing. But at the same time, nandun yung doubt ko nandun na Naramdaman ko na no? So, I'm really sorry guys, no? So, sa lahat ng tao na nagpasok pa ng 45 USDT, I just explained really how the blockchain works, how the delegation of resources works. Pero, it was really sad talaga na ganito yung nangyari, no? So, nag-uusap kami right now sa isang Telegram namin ng content creators, and nakakalungkot yung nangyari dito. Even us is affected on this one. Right now, the current addresses that we are looking at is hindi pa rin naman siya nagalaw. And a lot of people are really sad on this moment, no? Pero yeah, I hope that you guys look at the better things muna dito, no? I hope that you guys were able to find something na mapagkakaabalahan nyo. Maglakad-lakad muna kayo sa labas hanggang kumalma kayo, no? But right now, we can't do anything about this game. Really. We can't do anything about this one, no? So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope that you guys learned something and realized something, no? So, right now, gusto ko lang sabihin sa inyo na it was the risk that we were able to take, and it's really risky talaga guys, no? It's really risky. So, I hope na lahat ng nakasubscribe dito and mapanood tong video na to guys, you have to realize that these games that we have right now, when it comes to investment, when it is good to be true, and for those people na nakapag-profit off from this one talaga, sila yung nasa taas, no? Ang galing. Sila lang talaga yung nag-profit on this one. For those people that invited you guys, sila lang talaga yung matagal na dito sa game. But for all those people na bago lang na pumasok dito sa game na to, kagaya ko, naipit ako honestly, no? So yeah, thank you guys, and see you guys on the next video. This is gonna be my last video about Legend of Constellation. Rick Wen out. Peace.